houseplants friends, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you so much for joining me for today's crafty video. I know that on my channel I don't upload often any tutorials, but when I do, oh heck, they are so easy. So guys, actually today I want to share another macrame tutorial because this week I was a little bit bored and I started to scroll my Instagram and I noticed some beautiful projects of macrame. And if you are new to this channel, you might not know, but I am a macrame maker. I love macrame art. I mean, if you would watch more of my videos, in any single room you will see some macrame art in the backgrounds because I have a bunch of them. I actually used to sell them. I would used to sell, wedding backdrops, purses, backpacks, wall hangings, houseplant hangings, lots of different stuff, and I was really into macrame. This time I will share a completely different one, and don't worry, this one will be so easy to work with because I know how difficult it might be for some people who never worked with rope, to do something, to make some art projects, and I don't want, to put any pressure on you, so just stay calm because this project is so easy. You will need only one kind of knot and it will take about half an hour probably. So you want to see what the heck are we talking about? Well, today we will make some macrame monstera leaf, and as you can tell, it's gorgeous, it's beautiful. If you want to put one on the wall in your home, it just looks gorgeous, right? What a nice touch to the wall. So I was scrolling my Instagram and saw some beautiful leaves, and then I went to the YouTube for some inspiration, for some tutorials. And what was a little bit sad, that lots of those tutorials was really difficult ones. I mean, if they would not be the difficult ones by making, they would be difficult to get all of the ingredients to make something like this, right? So today I want to share something a little bit more on the easier side, something with more, casual tips that will work for every single one of you at home. Well, unless you're bald, then we might have a problem, and you will see why in a bit. I mean, I'm sorry, please don't be offended. I don't have anything against bald people, but guys, today I want to share how I made this macrame leaf, and it's a gorgeous project. I love how it looks. It's very easy to make one. So let me tell you what you will need. So we'll need some cord, obviously. I actually use twisted rope. This is cotton rope. As you can tell, it's twisted, right? It's 4 millimeters wide. You can use whatever cord you want, but keep in mind the thicker cord it's so much easier for the beginners to start and learn with the thicker cord because it's a little bit easier to work with your fingers, So you'll need some cord. I actually buy mine from local factory because, just like I said, I used to do a lot of macrame projects, so I would buy a bunch of these rollers, But I obviously know that you won't need as much as I did buy, previously. So I will try to find some links in the internet and leave some, cotton cords that might work for you, and for you it will be much more easier to understand what am I using, right? So if you want to see everything I was using in this video and some links to the cords, I will leave them in my description box down below, so go ahead and check it out. This is the easiest project and you will need, the casual things that you can find at home. So we'll need some cord, we'll need some scissors, obviously, we'll need some duct tape, not too much, just tiny bit, you will see why. And then we will need some hairspray. And you're like, what the heck, are we doing any hair competition over here? Well, we're not, but you know what, a lot of those tutorials that I was looking at had glue in them, and a problem is that I'm still in a lockdown. All of the local shops are closed, only the grocery stores are working, and I was not in the mood to go and risk my life and other people's life just to buy some glue, So I came out with another idea. Since we're working with cotton cord, it's not a heavy material, and as you can tell, the hairspray works perfectly. It's all staying intact, it's all staying in place. So that's why I was saying that bald people might not have all of the ingredients, because I don't see why would you need a hairspray. But you know. So anyway, just like I said, hairspray and some hairbrush, because you will need to brush it off the cord. You will see in the process. So that's all you need. That's all. And some free time, maybe some videos in the background to watch, to listen, maybe some podcasts, just to make everything more fun, maybe a glass of wine, who knows, whatever works for you. So yes, this is all you need to make this beautiful project, and right now I will share with you how I did it, how I made it, how this one came to life. I'm actually really excited because it's been a while since I made any macrame tutorials, so I think you might love it. So without further ado, let me show you how to make this beautiful leaf. Okay guys, so let me show what we will need. First of all, we will need duct tape, simple duct tape, nothing special. You will see in a bit what for it will be needed. Then we will need some hairspray, casual, does nothing special, once again, right? We'll need a hairbrush, please ignore how dirty that is. Then we will need rope, obviously. So one rope is longer than others. One simple rope, this one is about 30 centimeters long, maybe a little bit longer. It depends, just that size, right? It will be bended in half, mind that, right? And then I have another 20 ropes, just simple cotton cords. Okay guys, so let me show you how we will do it. So let's grab the largest, the longest thread, let's bend it in half, and the part that has bend on it, right, this one, we will put it over here, right, so where you can see it. And right now I will grab a duct tape and just put it on the table. So the only reason I am doing this, so it won't move too much and it will be so much easier for me to work with it. I'll use some of the tape because actually this is not really strong one and I couldn't find another one. Let's ignore that. This should work, right? So I have my rope unmovable right now, hopefully, So what we need right now, we'll grab other ropes that I have over here. All of them are about 20 centimeters long. I'll bend them in half, right? And this one I will put underneath that rope, like so. I'll grab another one, do the same thing, bend in half, and this time, this one part, right, it will go over here. So I want these two edges to go inside of that rope, like so. And the same thing I will do with these edges and put it inside of this one. And we should end up with a knot like that. Don't put it all the way to the top because you still want that hook to have, to put somewhere your monstera leaf, right? So we will end up with something like that. Just keep in mind, the thinner rope it will be, the thinner the leaf and the smaller the leaf will be. But at the same time, what I always offer for the people who never worked with ropes before and never did macrame, to use and work with the thicker ones because it's so much easier to learn with them, And once again, I will do the same thing. So I will grab rope, bend it in half, put it underneath, like so. Grab another one, make another one like this, right? This part I want in here, like that. And these edges want to go to this one as well. Bam. Make sure to make it tight so it won't be that loose. Use all your power you have. And let's just keep on going. You know what, actually I just used all of my 20 rows, but I feel like I want my leaf to be a little bit longer, so I will add extra 6 ones to the bottom. Okay guys, so we have our 26 ropes ready for another step. As you can tell, I still have here on the bottom. When the leaf will be all over, it will be something like that, right? It's already a little bit similar to the leaf, right? Let's put them back. Right now is actually one of my not so favorite parts about these projects. I want to uncurl these ropes. Remember when I said that it's so much easier when you have such ropes? So yes, if you want to have a project like this one, it's always easier to have rope like that. Alright guys, so since we are done with that, as you can tell, all of the ropes, all of the braids are unfurled. I even did the same thing to the main one. As you can tell, the edge of it is also unbraided like this one. So next we will get to work with our brush. So what I want to do, I want to give it a nice brush. Let me show you. Okay guys, so right now, as you can tell, I brushed off all of this feather looking strings. It looks very fluffy right now. That's exactly what I need for the next step. But before that, I want to cut it all to make a beautiful leaf shape, and then we will go to another step. So let's do that. It would be perfect if you would have sharp scissors. I lost mine. I don't even know where. I cannot find them anywhere, so I work with these ones. So I have it pretty much nice shaped. I want to put it a little bit more up so you will be able to see the whole shape, like so. Put you a little bit further. Okay. So here we go. We have this leaf shaped feather, right? And right now I want to shape the monstera leaf shape. So what I will do, I will take pieces like this one and just make tiny sections between them. Okay, right now I have something similar to monstera leaf. I will make it a little bit smaller at the end. I will cut it like so, because the longer the strings there will be, the more difficult it will be to keep it in place. And right now, what most people would do, they would use some glue, for example. And what I will do, I will use a hairspray. So let's just see how this will work, right? Because I actually never did it, so this is an experiment you are seeing right now. So just make sure that all the pads that you have are a little bit farther away, you know, just in case, because you never know. Okay. Let's let it dry, and then I will do another coat from the other side, and then I will cut off the longer pieces, and it's already coming to a nice leaf. Silly of me, I just off camera cut off most of the length of the leaf, and as you can tell, it's getting closer and closer to the shape I want. So right now I will untape it and put it on another side and do completely the same thing. It's so much easier actually to shape it when it's already sprayed with spray. Let it sit for 5 minutes and I'll be back. And here we are, guys. This is it. Actually, I was a little bit dumb, and while in the middle of the process I was so, into doing everything, and I forgot to film some parts. So if you're missing any, just ask questions in the comment section down below, and I'll try to answer them all as as detailed as possible, because I know how confusing that might be. But I mean, this one is a really easy project, and I don't think that you might come out with lots of questions, right? So if you have any, just ask. This is actually the same tutorial that you can use to make some tiny feathers if you want. You can make smaller leaves. You can use completely different colors of cord, of rope, and this is really fun. You can make it with your kids, you can make it with your significant others, This is really fun, and I hope you will enjoy this tutorial. And this is about it for today's video, guys. Right now, since we are done with this project, let's go to the language. Since we're done with this tutorial, let's go to the language lesson, because it seems like a lot of you are actually enjoying them. So today I will teach you how to say leaf. It's plant related and it's so easy, and I think you will enjoy to learn the leaf in 3 different languages, in Polish, Russian and Lithuanian. So let's do this, right? If you want to say leaf in Polish, it sounds like this: list. Very simple, very easy. Once again, list, right? Easy. If you want to say leaf in Russian, it's actually pretty similar to the Polish one, and it is list. So instead of C at the end, you need to say T at the end. So either in Polish list, or either in Russian list, right? Easy. And in Lithuanian it's a little bit different. In Lithuanian we say lapas. Very easy, right? It's like lap, but you add couple letters A and S at the end. Lapas. This is it. This is the easy words. I think you might use them sometime in the life. And that's about it for today's language lessons, for today's macrame tutorials, and just for today's videos all in all, Thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know what do you think about this tutorial. Was it easy to follow? Will you try your hands on it? Let me know if you want to see any other tutorials and any other macrame, art work, anything good that comes to your mind. Let's chat in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because as you can tell, it's a pretty colorful channel. We have very different things in it. And actually, I am working on a very nice surprise. Pretty soon you might get some interesting news from me. But that's a little spoiler, Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Until the next time.